Happy Monday, guys, the start of a brand new week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely Monday. I didn't have work until the evening, so I got up after a little bit of a lie-in, and then I texted Tash and she said how she was off doing the bus like in and out of college with her younger sister to help her get used to the bus journey into her college when she starts in a few days' time. And so I said, you're in Bristol anyway, do you want to meet at the mall and we can go off into the mall, maybe get some food and have a bit of a look around some of the shops? And they said yeah, sure. So I quickly got showered and changed, had some breakfast, and then my mum got up and I let her know that I was off out to the mall, and I then locked up and head off to the bus stop. I had my headphones with me, so I listened to some music whilst waiting for the bus and whilst on the bus. And I got the bus in and I had to take two buses. I had to get one bus in and then another bus into the mall. And I got to the mall and head off to TK Maxx, and then went off to Smith's and got the Monster High Enid Monster High X doll Wednesday thing that they've been doing, and I got the Wednesday doll and I now have the Enid doll as well, and I now have them both together, which is so cool. And then I head off to Asda to have a look around there at the homeware section and autumn and Halloween section they have there, and I got some bits from there, and I got a pretty sunflower snap from the flower section. I love sunflowers so much, they're one of my favourite flowers. Then I got myself a mail doll from there and got some Barbie themed donuts from the Krispy Kreme section that I'm going to show you guys. I got some Barbie themed Krispy Kreme donuts. This one's got chocolate on and got confetti, and it's celebrating the 65th birthday of Barbie. And this one's got pink frosting on with some sunglasses on, like the iconic sunglasses from the first Barbie. And then this one's got white icing with some blue and red stripes with a little Barbie logo on. They are so pretty. I then met up with Tash and Jamie and we went off and had a look around the mall and went into the entertainer, where I got a pop figure and some more of those mini fashion brands which I love so much. And then we went off into John Lewis food section and I got some Percy pigs, and Tash got some lunch and so did Jamie, and I got myself meal deal early on in the day. And then we went off and sat out in the outside area on a bench by the mall and had our lunches, and then we went off into one of the bookshops and into Tiger and Typo and some more of the shops, and then we got bubble tea, and then I had that, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. I also got a really cute mirror selfie from Costa that I'm going to show you guys. We then headed off to get the bus back, and they got off outside Aldi whilst I got out further down nearer to my house, and so I didn't have to walk too far, and it started to rain, and I didn't want my new pillows that I got from the home range section to get wet, so I put my coat over the top of the bag with the stuff I got in from being out because I didn't want any of that to get wet. I then let myself in, and then I was just showing my mum and dad the bits that I got whilst out, and I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I got. Here's a few things I got whilst out today with Tash and Jamie. So I got this pillow here that says get cozy. I got this from the homeware section in Asda, along with this one here that says hello autumn, with all these mushrooms and leaves around it. It's so cute. And then I got this Monster High X Wednesday Enid Sinclair doll from Smith's toy store, and it was the last one in stock, and I'm so glad I've got her in my collection. She's so stunning. I love her makeup on her eyes and her bowie and her jumper and skirt and her leggings, and then these shoes are so cool. They have teddy bears as heels, and I'm going to insert a photo of that. They're such cool shoes, and I love the backpack as well, and then the background is really cool as well, and it's got some Monster High little plushies and stuff there, a little nod to the collaboration. And then on the side it just says Monster High X Wednesday, and then has a photo of her there and some stuff on the back as well. And yeah, I'm so glad to have her in my collection, and she now goes along with this Wednesday doll I have. And then I got these two little mini fashions from the Entertainer in the mail, along with this Stitch 626 pot figure. And then we went into the Marks and Spencer's food section, and I got some Patty Pigs. Love Patty Pigs so much, and that is what I got today. And I'm going to show you guys those mini brand fashions open. Here's what I got from the mini fashion brands. So there's this blusher and these two eyeshadow brushes, and then there's this little tub of like face cream, and then there's a little dog and some sunglasses. And then onto the main things that I was looking for, so the bags. The bags are so detailed. I cannot wait to have these for my Bleach doll and put these in my Bleach doll's fashions and get some snaps for my Bleach doll with these. So that is all the things I got from the mini fashion brand. I then put my stuff away, and I have got my autumnal pillows on my bed, and they're looking so lovely, making it look so cozy. And I'm going to put those light bulbs I got from the range the other day with Tash above my mirror, just above my bed, and it's going to be a nice little autumnal cozy little area, and I cannot wait to show you guys that soon. And I'm now off to go and just watch a bit of TV, write a bit of my journal, and then just chill before work. Got my usual money for work, and I'm doing a 5-star close, but then have the next 5 days off, so I'm looking forward to that. And this Thursday coming, me, Tash and Tash are going to be having a little cozy movie and games day at Tash's, and I cannot wait for that. It's been so long since we've had a catch up, so I'm looking forward to heading there for a catch up, and I'll see you with a bit more of the vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Tuesday, and before I talk to you about my Tuesday, I'm just going to be talking to you guys about my Monday evening. So on my Monday evening, I had work doing a 5-till close, and it was just me and one other colleague on shift. So I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and Mondays are normally quite quiet, so I just smashed out a load of the cleaning and close jobs. And we had a few customers in, and so I was just doing some food and drink orders, running food and drinks, cleaning some tables, and sorting chat to some of the ruggers that had come in. And then Tash and Jenny came in later on in the evening after being at a burger restaurant, and Tash invited me out into town with her and Jamie and some of the others after work. So I messaged my mum to ask if whoever was picking me up could drop my cap and a t-shirt of mine so I could quickly get changed into that before heading off into town. So they were like, sure. And then I continued on with my shift. I was just doing some more clothes jobs and cleaning jobs, and then we finished and I clocked off, and then my mum came and I quickly got changed into a cap and top, and then she went off home and left my bag and stuff with her that I had when I was at work. And then I met up with Jamie and Tash, and we got the bus into town, and I got a kebab. I hadn't eaten anything, so I was pretty hungry, and it was so good with lots of mint sauce all over it, and also had a cola. And then we went off to this pub called The Crown, and we got there and met up with some of our colleagues, and we had to like wait to go in and get our wrist stamped. And I went to go in, and one of the guys, like bouncers, thought that I was drunk, and it's like, how much have you had, mate? And Tash was like, no, he's not drunk, he's just got dyspraxia, he's just very clumsy, this is how he walks. I was like, thanks Tash, you got my back. It happens all the time. So many people think that I'm drunk when I'm just, this is how I walk, unfortunately. And we couldn't even get in there because they wouldn't let one of our mates go in because the ID apparently they didn't trust it, even though they are of age. So in the end, we just went off to OMG and Queen Shilling, and in Queensland they were doing karaoke, which was so much fun, and so we were all singing and dancing and having such a great time. And we then went off into the ONG bar, and they have a dance floor in there, so we were dancing the night away in there. And I'm going to show you guys some photos I got. Had such a lovely night, singing and dancing the night away. We then called it a night, and we got an Uber back, and we got dropped back just outside of Aldi. So I then made my way back from there. I got back and let myself in and had some cold pizza from the microwave that I switched off for my tea, and I love cold pizza, so really enjoyed that. Caught up on neighbours, and then I got into my PJs and headed off to bed. And on my Tuesday, which is today, I got up surprisingly early, considering I didn't get back till 4 in the morning, and I got up about 10ish, and I now have 5 days off, and I was getting myself ready to get off and get my hair cut, and head off to get my hair cut. And the lady that does my hair is a family friend, and she always does such a great job. And then after that, I got a quick mirror selfie showing off the new haircut, and I love the confidence boost a haircut gives you, and I'm going to show you guys that. Then after that, I went off to one of the plant shops just off the top of the high street, and got some plants that's from there. Plants have such pretty colours and patterns on, and I love the plant pots, especially these plant pots with the flowers on. I really want to get one of those. And then after that, I got a mirror selfie from there, surrounded by all these plants. I love that plant shop, all the plants everywhere. It's like a little jungle in there. And then I went off and had a look around some of the charity shops, and also went to one of the book shops. And I love to smell of old books so much. Bumped into my family friends, so I was chatting with them. And then I went off to one of the other flower shops, and I got some flower starts. Such beautiful colours on these flowers. Love all the roses, and I also got some more plant starts. So I'm going to show you guys. I then got some flowers from there to put on my grandpa's grave, as it would have been his 84th birthday today. And then headed down and put those on his grave and wished him a happy birthday. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of the flowers I put on my grandpa's grave. Really pretty flowers that I was able to put up my grandpa's grave, and stayed there for a bit and was just having a chat with my gramps, wishing him a happy birthday. Thank you for a lot today, Grampy, and know that you'll be up there eating lots of licorice, and yeah, I just miss you so much, and miss the stories you tell us, and how you make me laugh so much that my side would ache. I then made my way back, and I got home and had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea, and was just watching a bit of Bridget Jones' Diary 2, and sorted out my Blue Tuck dolls into 2 new looks, and I'm going to show you guys. Here's my first new Blue Tuck doll look. Starting off with the shoes, she's got some black chunky boots on, then she's got some denim jeans on, and she has this beautiful butterfly top on, which is so pretty. I love the blue and the yellow, orange and blue and pink butterflies all over it. And then I've got a matching butterfly necklace, and then her black hat. I love this hat so much, and this is the whole look. Here's my Blue Tuck doll's second new look. Starting off with her shoes, she's got these white pumps on with the black netting stockings, and she has this beautiful pink sparkly dress with a heart cut like whooshing at the top and a belt, and then she's got the sparkly bit, and then this ruffled colourful bit with lots of different colours, which I love. And she's got the yellow cardigan on, and her black choker necklace, and her black hat, and she has this bag which is so cute. It's pink and white and has lots of flowers all over it, and says MF on, and it's the one I got from the mini vans, and this is the whole look. Love those 2 new Blue Tuck doll looks. I was then just listening to a bit of music, just enjoying and colouring in, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks, and listening to a bit of Kylie. And then my mum went off to take my grandma to see my grandpa's grave, and then she went off back to my grandma's for a bit. And then me and my younger sister were watching a film called Tear Smith on Netflix. pretty wild film. And then my dad got up from a nap and was just sorting stuff around the house, and I ended up having a little bit of a nap. Got up and my mum was back for being at my grandma's, and my older sister was over for being at work after being back to work after the summer. She's a school teacher, and it was my older brother's first day as a school teacher for the first school teaching job, so he was very happy and it went well, and so we were chatting about that, and he went off to rugby, and I had some chicken and chips for my tea, and then I was just catching up on the Home and Away and UK soaps from last night, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and UK soaps, and we'll see you with a bit more vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, and before I talk to you guys about Wednesday, I'm going to quickly show you a clip of my bedroom decorated for fall. Here's my room decorated for autumn. I love autumn so much, and I'm so ready for the autumn months. And this pillow here is so pretty. It has leaves and toads all around it, and it says hello autumn. And then there's this pillow that says get cozy. And then the mirror has got all these lights around it which have some orange leaves in, and I got those from the range, as well as the plaque which is just on my desk, which you can see there, along with my pumpkin. It's so cozy, and I love the lights around the mirror. It got a really cute mirror selfie with the cushions and the lights all around the mirror, and my younger sister helped me put those lights around my mirror, and I had a vision and it turned out just how I wanted it to look, which I love. And then on to today, on my Wednesday, I got up after a nice lie-in and got showered and changed and wearing a jumper. I love this jumper so much. It's got a blue and red stripe on either sleeve, and I just love sweater weather so much. And I had some toast and a cup of tea, and I was just watching some stuff on TV and just listened to a bit of music. And then I got myself ready and went off on a massive walk, and I got some flower snaps while on my walk that I'm going to show you guys. To get some really pretty flower snaps whilst on my walk, and went for a massive walk. I took my backpack with me, which had my coat in just in case it rained, as it was looking quite gloomy and did look like it was going to last down, but luckily it did not rain. And also whilst on my walk, I was able to get a really pretty snap of some leaves that I'm going to show you guys. They've got such lovely colours on. I love all the leaves starting to change colour. I got a really nice selfie of those beautiful colourful leaves. And then I headed off to my town's castle and got some photography for my town's castle's gardens. The gardens are so beautifully kept, and had a lovely look around there. I then got a snap from the garden showing the church and castle. Then after that, I headed off to the child shops and went off to the co-op and got myself some lunch from there, and then popped into one of the flower shops and I got some flower starts from there that I'll show you guys. Got some really pretty colourful flowers from there, and I love the roses and the dahlias, and was having a nice chat with the flower shopkeepers from there. I then headed back, got back and had my lunch, and was just watching some stuff off record and listened to a bit of music, and I got my shifts for next week, and so I wrote those down in my journal. And then I was just listening to a bit of music and watching some TikToks and vlogs and some funny dog and cat videos. Ended up having a little bit of a nap, and then I was just sorting out my Bridget doll and tidying up my office and my dolls and dollhouse, and was just watching a bit of Doctor Who. And then for my tea, I had spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese is probably one of my favourite dishes to have, especially with lots of Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese so much. We then tidied away and I let my food go down, and then I went off on a lovely evening stroll, and I got some flower snaps I'm going to show you guys. I had a lovely walk and got some really pretty rose snaps. Love roses so much, lovely colourful roses. Then I got back and I was just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing, and finished off writing my journal entry for today. And I am now off to go and watch Home and Away and the UK soaps. And tomorrow I'm off to have a Shelley's breakfast with Tash, and then we're going off to the Tasha's for a little catch up, and I can't wait to have a catch up with those two, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday and I didn't end up going to Natasha's with Tash for a movie day, as unfortunately Natasha wasn't feeling very well, and I'm wishing her a very speedy recovery. And so instead, me and Tash planned to meet up to go off for breakfast. So I got up, showered and changed, and headed off to meet Tash. Had to wear my raincoat as it was lashing down with rain and I got soaked. Luckily I had my waterproof on, and I met Tash at Shelley's, and they do such good breakfast, and I had my breakfast with Tash, and I'm going to show you guys the breakfast. The breakfast was so good. I had extra mushrooms and had that with an apple tango. Love apple tango so much. Then we let our food go down and we're just having a good chat, and it was pouring down with rain, so we had our coats on, and luckily I had my waterproof, so I didn't get as wet as I would have if I hadn't had my waterproof. But yeah, the weather's just been so horrendous. And then we went off and had a look on some of the child shops, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of some things I got. Here's what I got from the child shops after having the breakfast at Shelley's with Tash. We went off and had a look on some of the shops in High Street, and the first thing I got was this mug here that says "Feeling Wicked," and then on the back it's got all these evil villains, and it's got the Evil Queen and Maleficent and Ursula and Cruella on. Love this mug. And then I went to the card factory and I got these pens, and one of them says "Be Happy" on, and the other two have some flowers on. And then this double set of notebooks, this one here says "Be Yourself" with some flowers on, and then this one's just got flowers all over it. Love a notebook, and you can never have too many pens. And then the last thing I got was from Castle Crafts, this cute little craft shop, and it's a badge and it says "Adventure Awaits," and I can't wait to put this on my denim jacket. Then we headed off to Co-op and got some snacks for a little movie day that we were going to be having, and then we headed back to mine, and I'd sat in my room with two of our game chairs and a table where we put the snacks, and we watched Death Becomes Her, which has Goldie Hawn, Bruce Willis and Meryl Streep in, and it's such an iconic film and one of mine and Tash's favourites. So we watched that, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the little setup we had. We had such a lovely afternoon watching Death Becomes Her, and had some popcorn, had some M&Ms, some angel slices, and had a nice array of snacks. And then my mum and grandma and younger sister got back from having food down at the Anchor, and Tash then headed home, and then my grandma stayed for a bit, and then my mum dropped my grandma home. I then ended up having a little bit of a nap, and then I got my denim jacket sorted out with the badge that I got whilst out put on, and I'm going to show you guys. Here's the newest addition to my jacket. Got this star-shaped pin that says "Adventure Awaits" with some trees and mountains on. It's so cute. And then I put up this wall hanging Halloween decoration that says "Spooky Season," and put that on my bedroom wardrobe's door, and I want to show you guys. I was then just writing about my journal, listened to some music, and did some TikToks and pasted those, and was reading some more of Solitaire. And then I got myself ready to go off to Jen's for our food and games night and head down there. And on the way there I got pudding, I got some iced buns for us to have our puddings, and brought Uno along, and we got there and we had some bacon and chicken things with some wedges and corn on the cob, and I'm going to show you guys. The food was so delicious. We then played some games of Monopoly Go, which is Dean's favourite, he loves that game. And then we played some games of Uno, and then played this game where you had to pick a card with a movie quote on, and you'd have to say the quote, then say it in the accent that you were given on another card, and then your opponents would have to guess the accent and guessed the film and the year it came out. So that was really fun, and I'm terrible at accents, but I gave it my best, and actually quite a few of them guessed the right accent I was attempting to do, which I was very pleased with. And we played this last game where you had to all read these options A, B, C out, and you had to all try and put the same answer down. So that was quite fun, and some of the answers were pretty wild. Then we were done with the games evening and called it a night, and I got dropped home by Tash and Jamie's dad, and Tash's sister Jamie has joined us a little bit later on, and I'm now home, and I'm off to go watch today's Home and Away and UK soaps, and then finish writing my journal, and then I'm off to morning group tomorrow, and we'll see you with more of the vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Friday, almost the weekend. On my Friday, I got up ready to go off to my morning group that I go to every Friday morning, and I had some breakfast and I was just watching a bit of TV, and then my mum brought me to morning group, and we were doing some pizza making, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the pizza that I made. Here's my pizza I made. It's got mushroom and pepperoni and cheese on, and it's so good. Made this at morning group. Can't wait to have this for my lunch. I really enjoy baking at morning group. It's probably one of my favourite things to do at morning group. And next week we're going to be bringing in DVDs and voting for one of them to watch, and we're going to have some popcorn and watch one of the films and have a little movie morning, which will be fun. Then my mum picked me up from morning group, and on the way back dropped me to the garden centre, and I got into the garden centre and I got some flower sets that I'll show you guys now. As it's turning into autumn, there isn't many flower slabs now in bloom to get photos of, but I was able to get a few, and I like the challenge, and I was able to get some really pretty flower slabs. I then went and had a look around at the homeware and stationery section and got a mirror selfie from it. Love that statue by the mirror, it's so cool. And then I got some plant sets. Those bird plant pots are so adorable. Then I ended up getting 3 cute plushy plants. I got these plant plushies from the garden centre. They are so adorable, and look at their little faces. I then made my way home, and I got back and showed my mum and younger sister the plushies that I'd gotten from the garden centre. And then I had my pizza that I'd made at morning group for my lunch, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just reading some more of Solitaire, which turned 10 the other day, which is insane, and was listening to a bit of Kylie. And then I ended up having a little bit of a nap, and then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And then my older brother got back from being at work, and it was his first full week as a teacher, and his girlfriend's over for the weekend. And then for tea we had fajitas and nachos. I then helped tidy away, and I'm now off to go and finish watching the rest of Red, White and Royal Blue that I started watching earlier on, and then I'm going to be watching the UK soaps and Home and Away, and also need to catch up on New Neighbours, and we'll see with more of the vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend. I got up after a line and I had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was catching up on Neighbours on Amazon Prime, and then I sorted out my Bleach Up doll into a new look, and I'm going to show you guys. Here's one of my Bleach Up doll's new outfits. Starting off with the shoes, she's got these black and white trainers on with some laces on. I love the details. And she's got these black netting stockings and this amazing dungaree dress with all these lovely colourful flowers on. I love the details, and some buttons on, and then this white striped netting lace jumper, and it's so cute, so detailed. And she's got this double chained necklace and her black hat, and that is the whole look. Then I was just watching some stuff off record and listened to a bit of music, and just did some drawing and colouring in, and was reading some more of Solitaire, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just sorting out my office and my dog and dollhouse. And then I got myself ready to go off on a massive walk, and I ended up going off to one of the flower shops and got some flower sets in there that I'll show you guys. Such pretty colours and love all the roses. I also got a mirror selfie from there that I'm going to show you guys. Love that mirror selfie with the sunflowers in front of the mirror. I then got some plant stats from the plant session. I'm going to show you guys. Such pretty patterns and colours on those leaves and all the succulents and cactuses, and I love that strawberry plant pot. Then I went off and had a look at some of the charity shops, and then popped off to one of the pubs where my mate works, and was having a good catch up with him, and he is off on holiday to Cornwall with his partner and their newborn baby, and so I was wishing him a lovely holiday. And I then stayed there for a bit, and I had a fruity cider, and then got chatting to some of the workers there, and then one of the chaps who I was chatting with kindly got me a drink, and I just had a cola, and then I went off to have a look in some more of the shops, and went off to one of the flower shops, and I got some flower shots on there. Let me show you guys. I love all the roses and the sunflowers and the dahlias. Dahlias are probably one of my favourite flowers to get photos of, and I was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeepers in there. And then I went off and got myself a Greg's lunch, and then on the way back from being up in the high street, I got a photo of this rose that was on a window ledge, and I'm going to show you guys that. So pretty. I love the random things I find whilst on my walks. Then I got back and I had my Greg's lunch. The Greg's was so good. I had a cheese and bacon tryst thing, as I didn't have any juice and pasties left, and had a custard slice and an apple juice, and the person on till literally got the custard slice and chucked it in this paper bag, but normally they say, do you want a paper bag or a cardboard box? And I would have gone for a cardboard box because it got mushed. Still tasted delicious, but I didn't appreciate the mushed up custard slice. So next time I'll have to be making sure that they put it in a cardboard box and not in the paper bag. But other than that, it was really good. And my mum got back from going to see my grandma at hers, as she's not been very well. She's had a bad migraine for a few days, and she's feeling a lot better, which is good. And then me and my dad headed off to go watch my older brother play rugby, and it was the first rugby game back of the season, and I went off there to watch that, and stood and watched with my older brother's girlfriend and my older sister and some of our mates, and I got a cola from there and this cheese and onion bun, which was mwah. And it didn't rain, luckily, and they won 42-31, and it was a really good game, and my older brother scored 2 tries, and it was a lovely afternoon watching the rugby. And then me and my dad headed back, and we dropped one of our family friends up to the high street, and then got home, and my Hocus Pocus notebook that I'd ordered had arrived, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. My Hocus Pocus spell book has arrived. It looks so realistic. Love this notebook so much. Probably one of my favourite notebooks I've ever gotten. I saw this online and knew I had to get it. It's got the eye and all the details on, and on the inside it says this bit belongs to. I'll definitely put my name on there, and yeah, I just love the detail. Book! It's so cool. I love that notebook. Probably one of my favourite notebooks ever. Then I was watching a bit of Moulin Rouge, one of my favourite musicals of all time, and the ending still makes me cry. No matter how many times I've watched that film, it always breaks my heart. And then me and my dad went off to collect the tea. We were having fish and chips for tea, so I went with my dad to go collect that, and got back, and my older brother and his girlfriend were back from being at the rugby club, and we had our tea, and I had chicken and chips, and I'm going to show you guys that. Chicken and chips were so good, and I'm now off to go and finish off watching the rest of Moulin Rouge, and then I'm going to be playing some games with my siblings. I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your Saturday evening, and I shall see you with more of the vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Sunday, and I'm just filming to you guys just on my bed, and I love the little setup I've got with the mirror and the autumnal light bulbs. and it just looks so cozy, especially with the autumnal pillows I've got as well. And I've got so many selfies if I just know already. I hope you guys all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up after a nice lie-in, had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, which is very good. Then got showered and changed, and this jumper is now officially sweater weather, and I love sweater weather so much. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in, and my dad and brothers were playing golf. My older brother's girlfriend, who stayed here for the weekend, went off this morning to off home, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of the Paralympics. This is the last day of the Paralympics, and then I got myself ready and went off on a little stroll and got some flower snaps with the sugar. Lovely Sunday stroll. The weather is really nice today. It's overcast, but it's not too hot, not too cold, and not raining, which is good. And then I came across this beautiful autumnal wreath, and I'm going to show you guys a start with that. Love all the orange and yellows on that wreath. Then I got back, and me, my mum and older sister head off for a Sunday lunch. My grandma was going to be coming, but she's not feeling very well, and my younger sister was going to be as well, but she was up in the night, so she wasn't feeling up to it. And I'm going to show you guys the Sunday roast that I had. The Sunday roast was so delicious, and I had a sticky toffee pudding for my pudding, and it wasn't as sickly as I thought it was going to be, which is good, and really enjoyed that. Then we got back to the house, and my older sister stayed for a little bit, and then she went off home. And then I was just reading a bit more solitaire, listening to some music, and doing some drawing and colouring in. I'm working on some illustrations, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of 2 new illustrations now. Here are 2 of my new illustrations that I'm going to show you guys. First one I'm going to show you guys is this one here. So she's got this amazing ball gown on with this amazing hourglass figure, and I love the big puffy sleeves and the heart cut and the sparkles on the dress that you can see. And she's got this pearl necklace, and her hair's so long, and I love the winged eyeliner and the black lip and the detail on the face. I love drawing faces. The faces are probably one of my favorite things to do, and she just looks stunning. And then onto this one here, she's got black hair to the side and a little choker necklace, a cross earring in. I love doing cross earrings on most of my illustrations. Love like 80s, 90s, so shoulder pads, cross earrings, things like that. And she's got this off the shoulder pantsuit and with these ruffles, and she's got a black ring on and some black acrylic nails along with these ones as well. And I love doing rings like this on that. And then she's got these black boots on. I love those new illustrations. And then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks and listening to some music, and I'm now off to go and finish watching the rest of Ever After, and I love that film so much. I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend and all have a great new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon.